Oh my God, guys, today in el Latino. Ay, today in el Latino. Mira, es que we're going to talk about Latin myth today. Hey, I'm scared of the cuco. We got the cuco here. Ay, Dios mío. Mira, today in the Latino Rudio Bronx, papito. Oh my God, we're going to talk about Latin myth, el cuco, all the little, la llorona. Let's talk about that
Yeah,
today.
we
Oh
talk
my
about
God,
it.
do they exist? Are they real?
Mhm.
I'm scared. I'm
I'm
scared.
so scared.
Mira, how shady is New York City? Yes.
The
The
shadiest.
shadiest. That we're gonna talk about the top shadiest boroughs in New York. Ay,
All
Dios
right.
mío. I'm scared. Espérate, que
I'm
el
waiting
cuco
for
está por
that.
ahí. And we have a special guest today, guys.
That's right.
So happy. So listen, take out your teddy bears because we're gonna
Straight
talk
up.
about with a special guest today. So
That's right.
we have funny stories, weird stories, real life stories,
Straight up. Movie
trending
reviews.
topics, movie reviews. We got it all here in the Latino Reel. So come on back.
Yes.
Ay, mira, el
Latino
cuco.
Rio.
I'm scared. Bronx,
Latino.
papito, I'm scared. El cuco está por ahí. La llorona. Ay, she better not come and cry over here. Que me dé snap. They still they still believe, ¿verdad? They do. Are they listening? Hey, welcome back. Girl E. Serrano.
Y yo soy Bronx Papito.
Nueva York, Nueva York, Nueva York, no? Okay.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm excited for today's show.
Welcome so much. Welcome. Hi, Bros Papito. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been working hard, and I've been working so hard just for this day, man. I've been waiting
I
for today
know.
to show up, man.
I
It's been a
know.
long week. It seems like from last week to this week, it was just really long. I feel like I haven't been on air for a long time.
That's what she said. It was very long.
It was
But
very
you know
long.
what? You're here with us, in the Latino Reel. And we bring your energy, the stories, the voices that make you go, Yeah, that's what
Mhm.
she said.
Things that make you go, hmm.
So I'm glad that you guys are here. I hope you had a great week. Yeah. So what happened this week? Good things happened this week.
Yeah, this week we was hanging out at Tomate's house. It was his daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Gigi.
Happy birthday!
You know, it was her
Gigi.
birthday, and we hung out with him and hung out. We got to hang out with a couple of DJs, DJ Gabs
Yeah,
and DJ
big
Johnny Guns.
Johnny Guns. Yeah,
And Tomate himself and his lovely wife
Sarah.
Sarah. We had some
We were in
great
Jersey.
food. You know,
Charles, we were
Jersey.
hanging out in Jersey
We
this
was over there
weekend.
in Jersey.
In Jersey.
You know what
We
I'm
were in
saying? So
Jersey.
we had a great time. We got to, like I said, hang out and chill and just relax. You know, that was awesome. And then I had to work the next day.
Well, that me too. I had to work the next day. That's how it is. We gotta pay those bills.
Mhm.
You know, we gotta do what we gotta do and get that bag.
Yep.
But really quickly, a special birthdays to all the little babies in the past weeks. I know Mimi's granddaughter's birthday a couple of weeks ago. Gigi's grandson.
Yep.
Everybody, listen, happy birthday! I'm so proud of you guys, and happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday
to ya. Thank you very much.
Yes.
They'll be here all week.
We love you. Okay. So I hope you like our happy birthday, dedication.
Yep, that's how we do it.
Special shout out. I want to give a good shout out. A big shout out to JDT and PR Queen because they had us in their show and TikTok. Every morning they have a TikTok show called Love and Freestyle, and they had us last week and this week.
Yes.
And thank you so much, guys,
for showing love, man.
Yeah,
we really appreciate that.
Talk
Hi,
about the
Mimi.
Latino Ruido and just sharing our information.
Hi, Iris. Hi, Mimi.
Heidi, ¿cómo estás? And I haven't seen Edie in a long time, so I'll send her hugs and a big hug. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your love, for your support. I just wanted to say publicly right here, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody else that give us support and always follow us. Thank you guys in the chat. Everybody that comes in here and show
Yo,
us
thank
love.
you every week. Y'all show love and
Thank
give
you
us
to-
love, and we appreciate it. Yo, you
Yeah.
don't know how much it is in the bottom
We
of
love
my
you,
heart.
Mimi.
We love you guys.
Chris,
I love
Gigi,
you. I love you.
Edie, Vanessa, Eileen, everybody, thank you so much for being
Rosa,
such
you know,
great.
Carmela,
Rosa,
everybody be
Carmela.
showing through.
And just showing support and showing up and sharing and liking and dealing with our crazy self.
You know,
we're good. We're good.
we're not.
We're good. We all right. We all right. We all right. You know what I mean? But I tell you one thing: this is the best hour of your life.
Yes.
It might not be the best minute, but the best hour of your life, baby. You know it. Latin noise.
That
baby.
noise.
Yes, we're making Latin noise. But anyway, so mira, what I want to talk about what is today's National Baseball Day,
Ah, I love baseball.
and we love balls here.
You know, I know
Yes.
you love balls.
And just a quick, really quickly, Yankees, they are number one in the American League East. So
Yes.
go Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees.
I don't know about the Mets. The Mets están allá abajo. Mira, there goes the Mets down there.
The Mets. You know what the Mets stands for? My entire team sucks.
Oh my God! No, they don't.
That's what it stands for.
No, they don't.
That's what it stands for.
I mean, they lost the last 12 games. So guys, get
So
it
that
together.
means the entire team sucks.
Ponte Vicks. I always tell put Vicks
Ponte
on and
Vicks.
watch how everything starts working right. Okay, start. Let's go. Let's do this. But also, mira, really quickly,
Yes.
Latin myth. That's
Latin
crazy.
myths.
¿Verdad?
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Really, mira, I'm scared.
Guys, what
I'm
are the
scared.
Latin myths that you remember?
El Cuco.
El Cuco was always one.
Mira, el Cuco. Mira, that your mom would tell you, mira, if you get off that bed, if you get out that bed, oh my God, I got my little Gemini talking to me, talking about how can I help you, El Cuco?
Yeah.
Gemini, not now, later. But I know that I remember when my mommy was like, oh, if you get off that bed, Cuco is gonna come from under the bed and grab you.
Yeah.
With the hands,
Yeah, well,
and he's gonna
because-
grab your toes.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be a shape-shifting
Exactly.
boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
comes out the closet, that comes out from
Well, wait
under,
a minute. He
under
came
the
out
bed.
the closet.
So
Espérate, el Cuco came out the
Yo,
closet.
yo, he'd be like, hey, let me
Hey,
throw some
Cuco.
sprinkles.
My name is
Cuco.
Cucolandia.
El Cuco.
El Cucolandia.
and then you had La Chorona.
I know. That was your favorite. That's Charles' favorite, La Llorona. I can't. She cries too much. She got issues. You know what? Take my kids. Take my kids. They drive me crazy.
Hey, the story behind her is that I believe she was a woman who drowned her children and is cursed to wander waterways.
I know.
Weeping and searching for them. She just go around looking for her kids, crying, and she's the one who drowned them.
She's crying because they closed her case.
So
she ain't not getting snaps.
She's not getting
She's
no
not
snaps.
getting no public
EBT.
assistant, EBT, no WIC.
You know what I'm saying?
And she's mad.
Una bruta.
Que bruta. Who told you to drown your kids?
I don't know why they call her Chorona. They could call her La Bruta.
Don't get mad. And then your man left you. And you got 5 kids from 5 different men. And your man left you. And now you mad. And
But the parents
llorando. That's what it is.
Used her so the kids won't wander out at night because they say that she'll be out there.
Yeah, she's looking.
You know what
she's
I'm saying?
lurking. She's lurking to the
Shit.
windows like, now what? Go ahead. I'm going to get you, girl. I'm like, what? What you said? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she's just mad. Listen, Llorona, what's your problem? Don't cry. It's your fault. ¿Quién te manda? Ponte Vicks. You know what I mean? But anyway.
But how
who else?
about la
La la la la la la la la.
She's
la,
a Mexican.
Like a bruja in the Mexican.
She's the
culture.
owl lady. She's an owl lady.
Yeah.
And she has the body of a out and looks like a woman's face.
Espérate.
Yeah.
And how? Espérate. Well, thank God she got a
snatches
woman's face.
people at night, so she got a body's out and a woman's face.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's called La Chusa. She's a Mexican.
La lechuza. La lechuza. I love Bronx Papito when he mentions the Spanish.
La lechuza.
He said chusa.
Chusa.
Listen, it's okay. I can't even pronounce English words, so we're good.
Listen, that's why we work together.
We work together.
This is called Spanglish, guys. Spanglish, La Chusa.
That's what we do. We hang out in a Rufo. We hang out in a Rufo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Who else we got? La lechuza. Who else? What we got? We got
El Cadejo.
Espérate, what?
Cadejo.
¿Qué tú dijiste?
Cadejo.
Cadejo. El cadejo.
El Cadejo.
Uh-huh. Yes. Which is a dog that is found in Central America. It's like a little dog that people like. They see dogs, and it's a white dog that supposedly it's kind of like protecting you from bad things. Yeah, but if you see the black dog, why gotta be black? The
black dog brings destruction and chaos.
It's coming after your booty. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Hi, Sarah. Welcome in.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, thank you. We just finished talking that
we got a special guest.
We bombard you. Yeah, we bombard you in your house over the weekend. We TP their house.
Definitely. So we have those. We got the infamous Chupacabra.
Yeah, does it exist? I mean, sometimes I know I seen the movie like 1 and 2. I think that's like 2-part movie of the Chupacabra, but I'm still like, I don't know if to believe it ever existed.
Well, I don't know if anybody ever believed it existed. You know, just because goats was dying in the farms and they just died.
They just die and people eat them.
Y'all didn't know how to take care of them. Y'all wasn't good farmers.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that called like roadkill?
You know
people eat those.
My man Anthony knows how to take care of goats better than you.
Yeah, who's Anthony? Oh my God. Oh yeah, my God. You see, I'm scared because when you talk about El Cuco, I get nervous. So yeah, they do.
You know,
he does. He got cabras, he got gallina, gallo, and everything, and he knows how to take care of them.
Well, then plus the Chupacabra started in the early '90s, so
who knows?
He just changed the livestock's blood and.
I know, and they made 2 movies. They were horrible. Let me tell you. Did you ever see the Chupacabra movies? It was horrible.
I've never seen them. I just didn't like the story of the Chupacabra. It just came out of left field and nobody. But it's a good story for now.
Oh my God! But you know what? What's the other Latin myth that I know you guys gonna love it?
What?
You guys will love this one. It's La Ciguapa. Which is from a Dominican Republic folklore, and it's described as a wild naked woman with long hair, and she just like.
And her feet is
she
right?
But still she's naked. She's naked.
Yeah.
So I know you guys will be like, hey girl, you know what I mean? But that's scary. Wouldn't you feel a little bit kind of weird out?
Well, if her feet is backwards and then
she's flexible.
Yeah, she's flexible and she's
come on guys.
And then she's bringing me into the woods. She sounds kinky as hell. Hey, let's go.
Call me.
See guapa. Huh?
So which is the kind of like guapa. It has that word guapa, which it means good looking, ¿verdad? I don't know.
What up, Rocky? Welcome in. Steven, welcome in.
Hi, Rocky. Is this the Rocky that we know from
No,
Philly?
He's not from the Project movie.
No, not from the Project.
That's my cousin, Rocky, from Florida.
I got excited. I was like, oh my God, Rocky's here.
He's coming from Florida.
I was about to go. No.
He's checking in live in Florida right now.
Yeah. Hi to all the Floridians. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, listen, Rocky, send me some gator jerky.
Oh. I fall. Is that roadkill?
Yeah, it could be anything.
You guys better stop it. You better stop it because that's going to be the new meat in the Chinese stores. Stop. Que ese chicharrón de pollo is going to be chicharrón de gator. Mm-hmm. Gator chicharrón.
Yep.
And I bet you it tastes delicious.
Yeah, I want some gator geese out.
Ay, Dios mío, con ajo en mojito.
Yep.
Don't listen, don't mess with us. We'll survive.
And who else they had?
Who? Who else?
Latino myths.
¿Quién?
They had
¿Quién?
El Cibión.
Ay, Dios mío,
¿qué?
El Silbón.
El
Diablo.
Silbón.
Yo, those papitos be killing the
El Silbón.
El Simbón. El Simbón.
Oh, El Silbón, the whistler.
Yes, the whistler.
That makes sense.
So he's a tall man that's gonna be. He carries a sack of bones. That's what supposedly he does. That he whistles, and then he's like, "I'm gonna grab your bones," because he carries a sack of bones. Ese es el zombie de la 125. That's what the Simbong is. If you ever been in 125th Street and you see all the zombies with all the packages and stuff like that and all their bags, that's him.
And they also say that when he whistles, if you hear it close, he's far away. But if you hear it far away, he's close.
Oh, that's scary. Don't stop.
So
don't start.
that's my boy, yo. We just be whistling
I'm scared,
Dixie,
man. I don't mess with those.
Me and Siblón.
And we still believe in the.
You heard that? You see that? He's close.
Ese está con la ciguapa. I think he's like looking for the ciguapa. Talking about, hey, that girl Benz.
Yep.
She's
Hi,
flexible.
Tina. Welcome in.
Hi, Tina.
Look at that. Sarah says they sell jerkies in malls.
Oh, you see? Oh, well, wait a minute. Those type of like gator jerkies?
American Dream malls. Any type of jerky.
Any type of jerky?
Oh, whatever.
Well, that's what she said.
I
mean,
I
personally, I like jerky. I know the guys like jerkies, right?
Yeah.
Jerky jerks.
Who else?
Who else we got? We got el sombrerón.
Sombrerón.
Which is a tall man. What is everything with the tall man thing? Tall man that he wears all in black, and he got this big hat, I guess, and a belt that supposedly, he swings it to the women and wrap them up and capture them. And
wow.
walk away.
It says that he sings to young women with beautiful voices to seduce them and often braiding their hair.
Oh, okay. Is he attractive?
Yeah, he got to be.
Because
he got a nice outfit on.
El sombrerón, call me. I hi. Is he cute? Yeah. Is he cute?
He probably is. He's probably like the Slender Man.
Oh, I know that he's tall and. Well, you don't. You're scaring me right now. Ew. You're scaring me right now. Get out of here, man.
They didn't say what kind of hat he wore.
Oh my God! Please, guys, help me. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm walking here.
Yes.
I'm in New York.
Hey, Eileen, welcome in.
Hi, Eileen. How are you?
So I think that's what we got. Our 10 myths.
If you have any Latin myth or any something that that your mom would tell you when you were little, if you didn't behave, something would happen. List it below in the comments. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Because that would be awesome.
I would like to know that. Just put the comments in and let me know what you feel and what folklores that you had, that you grew up listening to.
I know my mom would, no, not my mom, my grandmother be like, te va a coger la cucaracha. And I'm like, what?
Will rest in peace.
WrestleMania was this past weekend.
Yes.
It was hot. We're going to talk about it next week. Listen, all I got to say is Paige is back.
Yes, Paige is back. I'm excited. Oh, my God, Paige.
And it's been a minute since I watched
Paige, Soraya, call me.
Ay, Dios mío.
Call me.
It's been a minute since I watched... Sorry,
I was talking to Paige.
Oh, you're talking to Paige? Hey, Paige, turn his page.
I want her to put me in a torture rack.
What? But no, it's been a minute since I watched wrestling.
Yeah.
Honestly, because after a while, it was kind of lame and people left and people started getting hurt. But it was exciting just to know that Paige is back and all this, and I was just like, what?
I was excited.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to mention AJ Lee.
Well, we're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that. Yeah, definitely. So I'm so excited. So listen, we're moving on let's move on before we bring our special guest really quick.
Yes.
Really quickly. I just wanted to, talking about, what is the shadiest borough of New York? So it's not about how rude, and like, let me tell you something, doing the chicken, but it's about trees. We're talking about trees. Believe it or not. So not only does tree beautify the city, it supports wildlife and it's also improved air quality. So the New York City made a list of the most shadiest borough in New York
That
City,
got more
baby.
shades.
I got
Okay.
most shade.
I thought it was like grimy.
So
you know?
the Bronx is not there. It's not number one. You know who's the shadiest? Staten Island.
Staten Island, baby.
I could see it. I could see
Forget about it.
I could see. I could see the Staten Island people.
No,
Staten
because they
Island,
really,
you know?
on the reals, they got really nice green areas out there. Like when you go to,
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
really
out to
nice.
Staten
Really
Island and
nice.
it's really green. Like you never expected. You would think it's like, but it's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it is. Number 2 is the Bronx.
The Bronx,
Yeah?
baby.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
The Bronx,
We should have
baby.
been number 1 though.
And then number 3 is citywide, meaning citywide is just little spots everywhere. You know that there's always like a park somewhere within the city. Is always a little a little piece of a land.
A little park in the middle of a building.
It's always something.
Something.
Number 4 is Manhattan. Manhattan.
That's
So
true.
that I'm from Spanish Harlem, so I'm kind of like proud. Yeah, we got some trees.
Yeah,
We got Randall's Island.
but y'all have a lot of
Those
buildings.
alright.
So Manhattan has a lot of
And
buildings.
they're still
so it does
building
that.
buildings. So what's
know?
going on there? What's happening? But I'm proud.
Yeah.
I'm proud. I'm
Yeah.
proud. 5th is Queens.
Yeah, I agree with that. I will say Queens
kinda-
will be 5 because they only have houses. They don't really have so much buildings.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, there's only certain spots that have buildings, but not everything. So
It's
when
just
you
that you can't have trees in front of your house because if something happens, you gotta pay the insurance.
and then when you go over
and
there,
they sue you. It's
you
terrible.
You sweating.
Yeah.
In the summer, if you go out there to Queens, you sweating. You
It's
really
always
need
hot
to walk
over there.
around with an umbrella.
What's going on there? And the lastly, but not least, Brooklyn, BK in the house. Yeah, what's up with Brooklyn? They don't have no trees there?
Because they smoke them all.
They be smoking them all. That's what it is.
They smoke all the trees in Brooklyn. all day. That's what they do. Smoke
all
the trees.
day. All day, every day, baby.
You know? That's what they do. They smoke the trees in Brooklyn. That's why they got
Yeah.
no shades.
So happy Earth Day, by the way. Since we're mentioning trees, today's Earth Day.
Yep.
And you know what yesterday was? High Five Day.
High
So,
five.
happy
Happy high five. You know? That was
So,
awesome.
It was cute. It was cute. So, now I could say, mirror, mirror, on the 4 train, what borough is the shadiest in New York City?
Straight up. Mirror,
So it's
mirror.
Staten Island. So Staten
Staten
Island.
Island number 1.
I'm coming
Bronx
to see you.
coming up second, baby.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. But anyway, so let's take a break because we are so excited
Yes.
for our special guest coming in today.
Do not go anywhere,
Don't go.
anybody.
Espérate,
Do not
espérate.
leave.
Go get a snack. Go
All
get
right.
a snack and bring us a snack. Soon.
Yes, just get your snack and be right back because we got a special guest coming
Yes.
via satellite and it's going to be awesome.
Via satellite. Ay, Dios mío. Wow. We fancy here.
Oh,
We fancy here.
it's
So
called
come on back,
Latino
guys.
Rudio. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So- Okay. So, Benny, are you there? He's not there?
Go ahead. No,
Oh,
do
wait.
it again.
Oh, okay. God, guys.
Do it
Okay.
again.
Today we're honored to welcome freestyle artist Danny Gonzalez. Woo!
Yes.
A
woo!
true voice in the freestyle music industry, known as the Teddy Bear Freestyle.
That's right.
So take out your teddy bears, guys. Go get your teddy bears right now.
And, Ted,
Yeah.
Danny Gonzalez is a true voice and a true teddy bear in
Absolutely.
the freestyle world. But he just doesn't do just freestyle. He does salsa and all that.
Yeah, and
You know,
no, he does bachata as well. So, Benny,
What
are
up,
you there?
Benny? Yep, there he goes.
I'm here, you guys. How you good? How you guys doing? Good evening. Hello, hello, hola, hola.
How are
Thank,
you? Welcome to
I'm
El
doing good.
Latino Ruido.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you guys so much for inviting me on here tonight. How you guys
Oh,
doing?
it's our pleasure to have you here with us. It's our pleasure.
It's a
Awesome,
pleasure.
awesome.
And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come into this crazy world of the Latino Ruido with us and this crazy ride.
It's most
But
de-
ooh,
it's most definitely electrifying the first half hour already.
it's a hot mess, but
Yeah,
it's a good hot mess.
yeah. It's good. It's awesome.
Oh my goodness. So Benny, I know that besides music, you represent hardworking, resilience. You represent your authenticity of just being honest and being you, and which means the world not to me but a lot to everybody out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's take it back a little bit and just give us a little history of how you started, what made you or what influenced you to get into the music business today.
It comes along the lines with my family that's always been into the freestyle music, and every time there was like family gatherings, house parties, birthday parties, weddings, you name it. I had brothers, I had cousins that were DJs, and they would blast freestyle. And so I would listen to George Lamont and Stevie V and the Cover Girls and Coro and Judy Torres and Cynthia and so on and so on. So I was drawn into the love of music when it came to the freestyle music, but it wasn't. It was something I didn't think personally at that time was something I wanted to do. I was young, so I really didn't comprehend what it was like being in the music industry. So yeah, I mean, being and raised up in Massachusetts, and a lot of the artists are from the Massachusetts area. So I kind of got to meet a couple of the artists and stuff like that, and my brother being affiliated with a group called Latin Express back in the late '90s.
Wow.
So that actually drawn me into like, this is interesting. So it wasn't really on going forward from there, and just continuing to listen to the radio stations over here at 90.7 FM WTCC. Back then with Jesus de Juice Vasquez and Louis the Legend Rodriguez and freestyle artist, now comedian Philip Anthony, the first lady of freestyle Becky Osario, and CPR Jose Ortiz. So this is all these are all branches that are connected to each other, and got me into the interest in being a freestyle. But I really wasn't into uh, seeing myself as fully as an artist till after my mom's passing in 2007, when Lord forbid she died of cancer, and
Oh, to hear
yeah,
that.
mhm. She died of cancer in 2007, and then the following year after, I got through a friend at a nightclub. I was connected to an individual there, and I decided to do freestyle. So he brought freestyle to my attention, and that's how I got my foot wet. Let's put it that way. I got my foot wet, and that's how things
Which
started
is okay to
starting.
get wet a little bit sometimes, just so you know.
That's what she
Mhm.
says.
She said, but you know what? The message, there's a lot of Latinos over there. There's a lot of
Yeah, there.
Latinos in Massachusetts, you know. So
Yeah,
hi to everybody over there.
exactly where he's at. It's called Little Boricua. It's like it's a
The little
little.
little Boricua, little
Yeah,
Puerto
it's like
Rico.
little Puerto Rico where he's at. So it's nice. We was out there. We was able to spend time with you over there at Holyoke, and got to see you live perform
Yes,
some of your Spanish music and your freestyle music. And on the reels, you gave me goosebumps. To
you
see
sure
you,
did.
perform and sing, the vocals is so strong. Like it's really rich.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and it was an amazing experience just to watch you, and you rocked it. You were awesome. I know that you mentioned your mom passed away. Do you think that she was one of the your your best influences that encouraged you to get and work on this crazy world of music?
She always felt that I had it in me. Unfortunately, she wasn't there to witness it happen and it come to fruition. But she always, she would see me sing karaoke, and I would sing salsa and karaoke, Frankie Hui, Lalo Rodriguez, and I would sing these ballads as well, with Cristian Castro and all these other artists and stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna sound exactly like them, but she was always there. She was like, I don't know why don't you try to get yourself involved in that. And me being young, I was excited. Yeah, I would love to do it. You know, and well, unfortunately, she wasn't able to see it, but she got to see it. I guess when she crossed over, she was able to witness it firsthand and had a front row seat
I
at that. So
always do. I always say that when a loved one pass on, they are so proud of you. They're with you every minute,
Yeah, every minute. I think
every
I
mhm.
think
second, every
she's
minute.
watching,
Hmm.
always watching your success now, even though you probably don't see her physically. I think spiritually she's with you no matter what,
Always
because
believe
Absolutely.
that.
like
Yeah,
your journey has been so like really awesome to hear and to see, and also to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we was able to rub elbows with you. You know what I'm saying? And laugh and joke, and you're like a brother to me. And just to know that she's there, she's taking care of you through your journey, man. She's there with you,
absolutely.
man. I swear to God.
Thank you. Thank you. Overall, I think my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
Who is one
Amen.
without the who is one without the Almighty God Himself? He's the
No,
one that
no.
guides you down the right path in the right direction, and who to get yourself connected with, and who you should not get connected with. Only He knows that, right? We don't know it ourselves in the flesh as human beings. We don't know. We don't read. We don't sense. We don't visualize. But He directs us to where we need to go and who we need to get and surround ourselves with. Mhm.
Do you think that your beliefs and the way you were brought up and raised, it plays a big role as with your creativity and how you stay constantly authentic? Do you think that it plays a big part of it?
Absolutely. I think everything everything that comes to fruition, everything that comes your way is through guidance with Christ, and Christ already knew who you were even before you came to Earth. Even before you were a baby, He already knew who Benny was going to be, and what was head into the present, past, present, or future in the life of Benny Gonzalez.
Mhm.
Uh, what I'm saying, I'm a huge believer in Christ. I always have. I've always had that connection, and I was always with my parents, and we used to go to Pentecostal churches. I was uh, I was uh, I was baptized in the Christian Catholic church, but I've also got to experience other like Pentecostals and baptism churches as well. So but I've always had this thing with black churches. What I'm saying, like these gospel artists that sing R&B gospel, like Jonathan McReynolds, Marvin Sapp, uh, just so many artists along those lines. Uh, Fellow worship, all that stuff. So I'm very much into God, and there's times where I'm here and I watch worship on YouTube, and I watch it live on Sunday mornings. When I get a chance, the opportunity to watch it, I do. What I'm saying? And there's times where I'll open my Bible and I'll close my eyes and I tell God, I'm about to open my Bible to wherever you want to land. That's where I'll read. So I'll start reading from that scripture.
I
And
think that is very common in the Latino culture as Latinos that we are brought up a certain way.
Yeah.
And I think it stabilizes us when we're at a moment that we need a backup or we are kind of lost and we just need to go back. And but I think it's just it's part of our Latino roots.
I
You
think
know what I
I
mean?
think us Latinos at the end of the day we always have a spiritual connection
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
God no matter what. And for some
Mhm.
reason, I know I'm a bad excuse of a Catholic, right? But I know if I speak my mouth to God and say, God, please, I need this, or can you help me with this? Not I need it. Can you help me with this? And I and then it happens. I'm like eternally grateful. So I understand what it is that Latinos always have that religious background and or spiritual background.
We were brought up with
We're
all
brought
that
up
stuff.
like
You know
that.
how abuelita and
You
our
know.
moms be like, "Ay, Dios mío, ay, dame el colado. Let me sobarte. Let me just
Mhm.
pray." And it's it
Mm.
just I think it's part of
And the
our
agua,
yeah, the
agua de flor,
agua de flor.
agua de flor.
Oh, I know we gotta go and we gotta talk to the priest and whatever. But how important it is for you to represent your Latino roots in your music?
Yeah,
It's very important, because globally, we have numerous of different spotlights, numerous of artists that represent our Latin culture that came from nothing to become humongous global icons. Like for instance, La India, who started off in freestyle, and here she is singing salsa. You got
yeah.
you got Mark Anthony, who also
Okay.
started singing freestyle, and boom, here he is. She's
Mhm.
salsa globally, a big superstar. You have bachata artist, pop bachata artist Dominic Marte, who also started in freestyle and became a huge artist in the bachata genre globally, worldwide. So it's just those impactful artists that also give me that influence me to want to get involved into the music industry. And I had
Did you
my
always
taste.
record bachata? Because I know you have a couple of bachata tracks. That was your
I had
first choice to record bachata?
no, my first thing was singing freestyle.
Okay.
Freestyle was the first genre I got myself involved in. I been able to travel from place to place. I've been able to perform with art alongside artists such like Lisette Melendez, Shannon, uh, Suave, Coro. The list goes on and on. That was just to name a few, but I've opened acts for all of these well known pioneer artists in freestyle. So I've done that for a fair amount of years, and that's a blessing, right? That's a blessing was given to me. I took it
Yeah.
and I ran with it, and and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful that all those significant opportunities that I was given. So I mean, if I'm given those opportunities, obviously I've done something right. It's nothing's gonna be given to you just by giving to you've done something impactful some way or some form in the industry. So it's gonna get you well involved. So I'm thankful for that. And so I did that for several years, and then I decided to kind of veg out other genres, and that's when I got myself interested into going into the bachata industry and got connected with Dominic and recorded a length of 9 songs, um, bachata, English and Spanish, uh, pop, Latin, freestyle mixture. That's the style of the bachata I delivered. Oh, fortunately, it didn't receive it as an exposure as it should have because 2020 came around and the pandemic hit and everybody was getting sick and
Um,
people were
yeah, that.
dying left and right.
Hmm.
Dropping like bugs and flies and artists weren't able to go out and perform their perform out with their bands and shows and being booked. Everything was live stream. You guys remember all that. So
Oh,
that kind of
definitely.
pulled.
How it was.
We know. You know, the
So
journey, the music industry is so tricky and so hard. And the journey is really hard for anyone who wants to be part of it, or in a creative way, either songwriting or singing. Do you feel that is the way the industry is hard, the way the industry is now is hard to overcome negativity or trying to break those stereotypes in the music
It's
industry
true
right
because
now?
there's always a lot of hurdles in the industry. So yeah, I agree with her.
I knew this was coming. I felt like this question was coming.
We have to talk about it because a lot of people sometimes they're used to one way of seeing an artist, and that artist wants to reinvent themselves or elevate or do something else. And once you bring something else, it's like, oh my god, you get the negativity. You're like, oh my god, why is he singing bachata now? Oh, merengue. Why is he doing a pop song? He just should stick to freestyle.
I
So did you ever encounter hurdles like this, or especially now with the pandemic, because everybody got a little sensitive
Mhm.
with everything going on in the
I
world?
I think it's I think during this time of days, when you do that, um you go through those hurdles, and you got these
But
artists,
you do feel have
say like,
did you ever felt that way,
yeah.
Benny? Did you ever got trapped into those a stereotype
you
and those
know,
hurt negativity?
you know, those kind of situations, you get stuck in those situations, and they're put in different aspects differently.
Mhm.
Not all of them are the same. Uh, of course, yeah, I've been one of those that I'm, I'm disliked for what I bring. Um, Not disliked, but there's people that don't feel what I bring, and it's okay with I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people are gonna like what you bring. Some people are gonna not like what you bring. Um, there's also people that'll dislike you and put a face. There's people that are like you, but at the same time, put up a front as if they like you. That's a different
It's
stage of it as well.
sad.
Um,
It's so
but
true. And
it happens. What else can I put? There's individuals out there who like to send warnings and awareness.
mhm,
Be careful with such and such person, or that and that this person. But okay, you're saying you're bringing this to the forefront, but why don't you question yourself and the reasons why you're saying those specific things? Why are you
mhm.
saying it? Uh,
It's hard. It's hard
it's
because
hard. It's hard.
it's hard because people are they very judgmental.
Judgmental, and
Um
some of them are
Yeah.
hypocrites.
they don't know, and yeah, they
And some are
hypocrites too,
hypocrites because at the end of the day,
unfortunately.
like if you like an artist, you don't care what kind of music he sings or what kind of genre he's in. You got to understand that you like the artist for his vocal. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because just
Well, it's just
because
not. It's
and that's
I don't mean to cut you off. I don't
No,
mean to
no.
cut you off, but it could be a lack of you being a threat. You know what I'm saying? It's the attention you. It may be the attention you get with the fans, and the connection you have with your fans and your audience, and they look at that from the other side and then envy that. So they look at you as a threat. That could be also a case as well. I mean, it's like I told you, they come in different scenarios, and you know, the worst thing you could ever do is getting fans involved into that kind of thing. You
I
understand? Because
agree 100 and 1,000 and 365 days a day and 700. I agree with all that. I
you
agree with
can't
you absolutely.
you cannot involve fans into that drama, because I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't know what's going on behind the curtain. They don't know
Mhm.
what you know. They don't know what you do. So you're not really sending any positive you're not sending any positive feedbacks to anybody. If
You know,
anything, you're causing mental uh how can I put it? What?
I think it's just causing bigger stereotypes like, oh my God, this one is this way. So, I'm not going to mess with that one because this one looks like it's this type of person.
You're
And it's
messing with you're messing with their minds. Is what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
right. So it's
You're
just,
mess.
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate
Yeah,
right now.
Mental games. You know what I'm
Mental
saying? It's playing
games.
it's
mental games. So,
it's mental
that's what.
games. So you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. Like I start to see that I'm a type of individual. I start to see that, and I just slowly start to drift myself away from that. You know what I'm saying? And people
Like
come up here.
all those obstacles of all that negativity, you just push it away.
I just start to distance myself away from that. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And you take notice of, excuse my language, but you start to take notice of the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And
Mándale
there's
humo.
there's
Mándale
ways of doing. Nah, I won't even. I won't even do it. But my actions
Mándale
is.
la llorona. Mándale la
Yeah, that's it.
llorona.
Do
Okay?
that.
Because you know how
I
we Latinos do.
Yep.
I just take notice of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that negativity stuff. I'm not. You understand? And so many people here being praised and they don't even know. These people don't even know who they are up and down. You
Right.
guys you guys are you know what I'm saying are showering these people with blessings and mandándole flores. You don't even know how these people really are in reality. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
saying? Ustedes
Exactly.
solamente oyen y oyen lo que están viendo, lo que están oyendo y lo que sale de uno de la boca. Pero es que realmente ustedes no saben la persona en realidad como son.
Es verdad. So
Hard
I
truth.
always say, follow your instincts. If your inner self is telling you do not turn in that block, don't do it.
Right. No lo hagan.
Follow your instinct and just stay true to yourself and don't change for no one.
No,
I
jamás y
think that
nunca.
the music industry is just it fluctuates from one thing to another. It's so many different types of fans, especially in
Mhm.
social media. How you feel about social media? The way it's taking a big part of the music industry right now for all genres. You know what I mean? How
Yeah,
you feel
I
about
think
that?
social media is very impactful today. It's taking over now more than
Yeah.
ever. Social media is a connection, especially now to the general freestyle.
Hmm.
Freestyle is really getting and picking up significant attention out there worldwide, globally, um, in the United States and outside of our country is receiving the exposure it's getting now more than ever. And not only are we getting significant fans from back in the day, but we're actually gaining a newer audience, a newer generation that are getting accustomed to the freestyle music as it is as a whole today. So that's a wonderful thing. It's a great thing.
Isn't it wonderful and
It's
surprising?
refreshing. It's refreshing.
What you feel about new upcoming newcomers, new artists coming up now? I know someone here in the studio that is a new artist. Charles has a new. He's working on an album, and I think it's just reaching to different ages.
I
Nowadays, it's
think,
not about when
yeah,
you young. No, a lot of people
I
are
think
starting later.
social media right now is giving
It's
everybody the opportunity and the
to
chance
start
that wasn't
later.
able to do before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even those who started later, because or say I'm 50 years old and I want to try to do it now. I get the opportunity to do it because I will have a bigger fan base and I could promote my own. Not like before where you had an actual manager who did everything for you
Or signed
or signed to a
to a
label.
label. How you feel about this whole crazy, new artists and the opportunity of, um, listen, it doesn't matter if I'm 20 or 40, I could still make it.
I think that today's generation of artists, there's a list of really good artists out there that are new and coming.
Mm,
Like Lana Sky is one of them. Uh,
I
that
love
girl,
her.
that girl's that girl's bringing it. She's very. She has a lot of potential.
Hmm.
She's an amazing artist. She has great vocals. I could definitely see her expanding a lot longer with the freestyle music, as far as she stays with who she's staying with, because they're doing a good job. A lot of professionalism there with Lana Sky. Um,
Yeah, Lana Sky is good.
Yeah, and the timing too. It's the timing.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like they're taking time to write, create, do
Char-
something
Like
meaningful.
and like Melissa Bonilla too. She's just
I
another
like
one.
her. Who else do you
Melissa
like, Ben?
Melissa Bonilla's good. Charlie XO, I think, is great. He's got great music out there. Who hasn't heard of Charlie XO? He's good. Um, Sharon Masserin, she's been around for a long time, but she's
Wow,
reinventing herself. You got
Yes.
April, who's a pioneer in the industry. She's also bringing new
and
music.
she's still bringing it.
Yeah, she's still bringing new
Yes.
music, and same thing with Deneen and Naija, and what I'm saying, they just keep reinventing themselves, and that's the most important thing in the genre. But it would be nice if freestyle had gained its radio play like it did back in the '80s, like it did when it was on and popping. And now
Yeah.
everything is social media.
And the internet, right?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Everything is internet based, right, Charles? Just because we
Well,
have the LDM radio.
right. As a owner of a radio station, and I know a
Yeah.
lot of freestyle singers, they made it hard for themselves because they don't want to put their songs on internet radio, and that's the problem. I found a lot of people that I know. I'm not going to shoot out names, but I know a lot of freestyle singers personally. And
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, put your song. We have the awards, every single year. You might win an
Charts.
award for best song. Oh yeah. But they never do. So when the opportunity is there and you don't knock that door down, there's no one else to blame. Especially now with the internet, now with social media
It's so
even
big.
being better and popular,
Yes.
you pretty much lost the boat. You know what I mean? Now you have to start from the back. Why everybody already is advancing
Advancing.
with internet radio and all this. That's a place to go right now. It's like shows like this. Internet radio. FM radio back in the days, you had to pay just to put your song on.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
and
that's
only
crazy.
like Z100 and Wolfman Jack and all of them. Only I go way back.
You way back. Damn, Charles, tú viejo.
Yo, I go way back, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back to-
No, but freestyle music back in those days, they were allowed to put it, but since they didn't know nobody and hip hop was being popular, they pushed freestyle to the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
know?
Right.
Z100
Yeah.
that played 1, 2 a couple of times,
Yeah. And then
So
they
it's
did
hard
PTU.
for,
But it's easy now because
but
of
now it's
TikTok,
easier if they take the
TikTok,
opportunity.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
Internet radio. There's so many internet radios out there. So you have a choice.
Yeah, you
You
could
know, there's
just choose.
choices.
You could actually make an email and put the sound inside your email and send it out to all of them. You know,
But,
that's the simplest way.
I think it's so easy, right, Benny? I think that it depends on how you want to accomplish. You have to hustle. You got to put it out
Yeah.
there. Do you think now, because all this is available now for us?
Yeah, most definitely. You're gonna have to, if you definitely
more.
want if you definitely want your music played in the radio, you're definitely gonna want to hustle. And I mean,
I know.
all these different radio stations are gonna throw you emails, and give you different offers. We'll give you this and that and this and that this and that, for this, for that, for that, for this, for that. And again, it all depends if you have a manager or if you're running this independently, and if you're willing to take that offer or not. It really, at the end of the day, it depends on the artist and whoever's managing you.
Right. Yeah, it's so true. And a lot of people are very independent now. They
Yeah.
doing their own booking. They putting it out there. They listen, this is my number for bookings, do this, and they staying relevant.
Right.
They eliminating managers because a lot of the managers pass over, like interviews
Right.
and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and they wind up like, oh my God, that show was popular
yeah,
because the
and
manager thought
yeah,
you were
because
too
Yeah.
good.
the manager thought he
Unfortunately.
knew, and then also not only that, some managers usually take most cuts of the artist's pay anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
managers, some
so
managers, not all,
yeah, now
but
not
some
all.
managers don't think
No.
of the artist. That's why a
So
lot of
So true.
artists are doing it by
you know.
themselves. You know.
It's so.
right.
Let me ask you a question, Benny. Growing up, I know you grew up listening to Coro and all of them. And I just want to know who was the ones who inspired you, and also was you happy to ever meet your favorite freestyle artist?
That's a good one.
Who inspired me when I was young? Wow. Like I said, I was more attached to the salsa because my parents, my dad, my mom, my uncles, my aunts, my older cousins, they were into la música de salsa, and they would always, I would go to all these gatherings, and the DJ would play salsa, y lo primero que uno veía es ellos bailando salsa para atrás y para adelante. And again,
It's so true.
then you had your freestyle, pero que, right, pero who influenced me? One, Frankie Hui was the man, bro. You
Oh
know,
my God.
Yeah,
Yes. I would
Frankie
have.
Hui was the man, and,
Yes.
and he's still the man even after his death. People are still playing his music to today,
yeah.
and it's like he he solidified the genre of salsa, which will never die, and he'll just live on forever. So Frankie Hui was the one that actually influenced me to wanna to sing and all that stuff. And what was the second question?
Uh, um, like if so, you picked salsa, but I was like wondering which freestyle artist that you met, like it was your favorite freestyle
Or
artist.
even if you met
If you
the
got to meet him,
salsero.
or the
Yeah.
salsero,
Have you
or the
met the
salsero, if you was
salsero?
able to meet, either or, salsa or freestyle.
I
You know,
what's this
was you
guy's
able to meet?
name? I got to see in person live in concert. I got to see like artists such as Jerry Rivera. I've seen perform live. I've seen Orga Tañón.
Oh,
Olga Tañón. I've also been able to see Lalo. So many different artists. I can't mention them all, but I've seen a few. I've seen Romeo Santo and Aventura before they even became big. That they came out here to Holyoke and they performed at a bar. I seen
yeah.
them live performing. I seen what's her name? What's her name? She sings reggaeton. Evie Queen. Evie Queen.
Ivy
Ivy
Queen.
Queen.
I seen Evie Queen live and Zione Lennox and Jomo. I've been able to see, and then you have the freestyle. I got to see TKA and Shauna and just different artists. But then you get to know as you become an artist, and then you get to know some of these artists. Y muchos de estos artistas legendarios, algunos son come mierda. Perdóname, but
Eso es verdad. Eso es verdad.
It's true.
Eso es verdad. Por eso es que yo
you
digo,
can,
ponte, because ustedes están demasiado. I don't know.
al- algunos se creen, algunos se creen que el coro no le afecta, pero lo voy a dejar ahí.
Yeah.
but I've been able to get to know some of these artists that are humble and great individuals and stuff like that, and what I'm saying, for the most part, so
I'm
All
glad.
right,
So
yo.
mira,
So
now, what's next for Benny Gonzalez? What should we looking
what's
for? Uh-huh.
well, there was supposed to be a song that was supposed to be done this year,
Oh,
and the song, uh, for personal reason, is not going to be coming to fruition. So
don't tell
yes,
us
well, I'd rather be bold and forward and tell you things how they are. So
that.
this song is not going to be put to fruition. So right now, things are on hold for now. But if there's anything that comes up brand new, everybody will be the first to know. But sometimes when things are not supposed to, when things are not meant to happen, they are not meant to happen.
That's the
And
best way. I know that
you
you
know,
still gonna do your TikTok
well,
talk
yeah.
shows.
Right now, I'm doing
Tell us when they come out.
Saturday mornings. I do Saturday freestyle kickoff from
Mhm.
8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I play uh, freestyle music, old school, new and upcoming artists. Then I have my Sunday and Tuesday topics, where 1 week we're talking and discussing awareness topics, and then we have another week where we discuss with a lot of these legendary artists. So, like right now on the 26th, the Sunday the 26th, we have Tito Puente Jr. coming through.
Epa!
Uh,
Wait,
yeah, we have.
timbal, espérate. Charles, get the timbal.
So we have him coming through, and then on the 28th, we got
Mhm.
Joey Banger Stevo of Lanier, who's going to be coming by. We're interviewing as well. But
That's awesome.
we
That's awesome.
Mhm. It's been going on for the past 4 months. We've had other artists coming through like Danine, and we've interviewed. Who else have we interviewed? Uh, there's just so many. I can't mention them all. But if you go to my TikTok, you'll see the interviews and the flyers of those that we've interviewed.
Yes,
Yeah.
let everybody know your TikTok address, all your social medias, where they can find your music and follow, and where they can follow you.
You guys can follow me on Facebook, TikTok. All the links are there. All the links are everywhere. You'll find it in Instagram as well. They're everywhere.
Sorry, I'm everywhere. But
Yes.
Benny, thank you so much for taking the time. This is not the only time you're gonna be here in the Latino Rido. We're gonna ask you to come back. There's so much more that we're gonna talk with you,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
so much for just being here.
And it's a pleasure to have you on the show. So that's all for today. Catch us next week. We're going to have
Follow
something
Benny.
new. Follow Benny Gonzalez. And be safe, be blessed, and be you.
We love you
That's
guys.
it. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Ciao.
Benny, no te vayas. Benny, you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, okay, good. Mira, we're gonna do a second